also have Kenoca, who apparently plays Dedede.
Alright, for like a top 3 character, why do only like 2 people play this character? It's criminal.
Pikachu?
Like there's like Mr.L, DM, and then like, of course ESAM, and then a couple like there's like 3 other good Pikas.
Yeah, he is a really good character, and I think the reason is because the learning curve for him is pretty steep. He is very good and has a lot of good qualities about him, but like the floor of like how to be good with Pikachu and just knowing what to do is still pretty high itself.
Yeah, I definitely did try to pick up this character once. It was actually right after the All Wonders, but I definitely did realize, wow, doesn't quite get the double jump out in time. I think maybe like that definitely seemed like he was thinking of doing double jump thunder there, but I guess maybe Wi-Fi shenanigans coming out.
Yeah, so Dedede is another character that gets a lot of credit for being a good character on Wi-Fi, and I would even say that he is. I mean, playing against the top 3 character in the game, that is Pikachu, will only get you so far, but it does give you some some advantage. Like Gordo, you can do some things, and you know, just overall, like Dedede does have really good range.
Yeah, like the fact that Dedede hard loses to parry. It doesn't really doesn't affect him as much as Wi-Fi because like it's just way harder to parry and you're way more scared that like what if my input doesn't come out, or what if if it slightly delays and it doesn't Wi-Fi it doesn't drop shield to start the parry exactly when I want it to. So, like he can definitely get away with playing a little bit more aggressive on shield.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And even like recovering wise, Dedede has some cool things in terms of poking up at the stage. Mr.L seems like the caliber player to know to like respect that sort of thing from Dedede, but
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Mr.L go for different follow-ups. Like we haven't really been seeing as much nair drag down things, so I wonder if it's just the fact that how the neutral is playing, he hasn't really been giving the greatest chances to do it, or the fact that he's a little bit wary to do it simply because how tight the confirm is, and the fact that we are playing on Wi-Fi, because this character does get kind of nerfed by Wi-Fi.
Yeah, totally. There's a lot of intricate things that Pikachu can do.
Yeah, I feel like a big thing new Pikas might struggle with is the fact that you need to learn to play defensive, because this character, yeah, he does have really good stuff on shield, but he has top tier zoning. He's almost like Sonic in the way that he's so fast and he has such good defensive tools that you actually don't even play. You're not even really supposed to play him a rush down character. All right, great DI in the up air. Yeah, that up air is I'm not a fan of up airs like that. Where it's oh, you missed DI it, so you die at 80, but if you could DI it correctly, you live to 150.
Yeah, it's not the best, but I don't think we'll ever see that fixed.
Yeah, Mr.L is really starting to mount this comeback. He's not really giving Kid any good chances to get those out of shield up smashes or those counter hits. Who gets the downer on the get up jump, but doesn't quite get that and dies to Gordo.
Yeah, it's a good call out there.
Yeah, you're talking earlier about Gordo shenanigans.
Yeah,
here we're privy to that.
Yeah, here we are. We're seeing it. So, well played by Kenoca. I think that was the point where Mr.L was maybe playing a little too aggressive, but did get bit by that. And, not doing anything wrong here. If you're Pikachu, you want to chase off stage, no problems there. It's just Kenoca was ready.
I took a look at chat. ML putting quite the message in chat.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is yeah, there was an early SD. And despite, the way matchups roll in this game, there's still, I don't know. It's still very easy to lose to a matchup that you shouldn't lose to.
Yeah.
I know there's always the discussion of whether low tiers are viable or not, and yada yada. But I don't know. There's something every character can do to basically even the playing field. So we'll see how Mr.L responds. Though he's obviously a very good player and has made it pretty far in all these DNAs we've hosted so far. Yeah. So I have no doubt.
Hasn't he won one before? I know he's definitely gotten second.
Let me check the results. I'm not sure if he's won one. I know he's.
I think last week didn't he get second to WebJP, or he got third? I know he did really well.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right about that. I have to just go back and look because I don't want to give any misinformation.
Yeah.
I don't want to speculate about something that I could just show. So let me go ahead and find that
Yeah,
stuff.
I also have a very selective memory, so it's like, am I gonna remember something correctly or not? That only time will tell.
All right, so this is where we started. So there's Mr. L. So Mr. L has taken 7th 2 weeks ago, 2nd last week,
Yep, that's where I remember
and
seeing.
now chilling in top 16. So my man's is good, but we'll see what's going on. Right now, we're just gonna take it over to Smashville, or I'm sorry, Town and City. Excuse me.
All right. Yeah, great spacing on that forward tilt. Like, that move up close, very bad on shield, but like, you space that correctly, and then very hard to punish. Alright, trying to do stuff with these platforms, but Kenoca not able to give it. Down throw back here on the DI read in. Interesting. Yeah, he's trying to get those bear trains. Speaking of jag down airs, he was really looking for that there, but didn't quite get the high enough jump. Yeah, there's definitely times where you have to fast fall the air, you have to full hop the air, or there's times where like you could short hop the air, and when they're in those in between ranges, it's very hard to like to notice which one you have to do or when you have to start your nair.
Yeah, Mr. L, plenty content just to fade to the ledge there, and really there's no reason to really run in against Dedede, especially if you're Pikachu, because you can keep deflecting those Gordos all day. You have the better neutral B.
Yeah, well, like, speaking on that same time, like, I'm actually surprised that Mr.L isn't camping more. Like, especially on this transformation, it's really easy to T-Jolt camp. Yep, there we go. Finally, like, really using that T-Jolt camping.
And this is the appropriate matchup. This is what makes this matchup so uneven, because if you kind of just chill up there, as you were just saying, Hunk, like, you don't have to do anything. And really well placed Gordo there by Kenoca.
He died. 105.
Yeah.
That was. I thought like normally I see Gordo start killing him like 120, and like Pikachu's a midweight. Like he's a lighter midweight, but I'm 99% sure he's like a midweight because he's definitely heavier than all. And, like, or like some of the lighter characters.
Interesting design choice there, considering he's just like a little rat, but
yeah.
That's what we got. So we'll see. Kenoca keeping things mostly under control here, and is in the control for the set. So.
Yeah, every neutral B he's gone for has landed. Like, he knows the exact spacing and timing. Like, it's looking to be like a really good command grab to deal with Mr. L's fairs. Because like he'll like since fair doesn't have a lot of range, but it's very safe on shield. Like he has to fair very close to Kenoca, and Kenoca's just on top of it every time. He's like, all right, you jumped in front of me, and you don't have enough momentum to really get the cross up yet. So let me just go for a neutral B, and he's beating him almost every time. Very smart stuff by Mr. L, knowing that he was like the way Kenoca popped up, he wasn't gonna have enough time to up smash, so he went for the back air instead. Yeah, those are like that's how you can tell like a good player from a great player. Like great players will notice those subtle intricacies of DI, both DI and knockback, like scaling.
Yep, well played there by Mr. L. Down smash on the ledge. We'll do it here. Still in a bit of a scary position here against Dedede. But does, get
him those back air trains.
Yeah, and that's so important.
Since he doesn't have the stock lead, or like he can't really go for the suicide thunder. All right, gets hit by the back air, trying to go for dash attack. Mixed up my words.
Oh man, almost got that lingering Gordo. That would have possibly killed. I wouldn't have even been surprised.
Yeah, no, especially with Misty Eye, because like. Mr. L jumped, so like when you're jumping or doing movement, it's way easier to get improper DI. Great angle by Mr. L, getting the corner of the ledge so that he can kind of like finagle himself around.
Oh my God, that was.
What a confirm! Wow,
dude,
Mr.
that
L
was something.
Just coming back in like one opening.
Yeah, and that was looking pretty bad for him. I did not think he was coming back from that, but. Yeah. Instead, it looked like he kind of dropped a bit of a confirm and then refound it in the form of lightning. So I actually do want to take another look at that because I'm not even entirely sure what happened.
I know that like forward hit of up tilt sometimes can confirm to that, but I never knew that like if they missed DI dash. Yeah, that was what a perfect angle for the up smash to stand at. Like it didn't send behind, it just send him straight up. And with all the hits done that Up Smash has, even on the weak hitbox, it's like he was kind of donezo.
Yeah, it was looking tough. And the thing is Kenoca has been doing a very fine job with those Gordos, kind of putting them in all the places that Mr.L looks to be quick attacking to. And that's been, I'd say, the key factor to this whole set is those Gordos have been hitting Mr.L when he's not expecting them to.
All right, wow, bear trains for days. Looking very bad for Kenoca.
Yeah,
Already putting out a nice 27% and ledge position. Great jump fair off of ledge. Yeah, like a lot of DDs like to drop down. So knowing like another thing that great players are really good at is they know their character habits and they'll play around them. So like they'll beat you like, oh, you know, DD likes this option, so he's gonna go for this, like especially on his first time, and then they'll do like the option that completely counters it, or like that gets that puts you in a bad position for covering that standard option. Great use of the weak nair. Ooh, gets punished by the his own Gordo. What a great setup. Back here out of shield. Punishing all the end lag. Yeah, Michelle's really on top of Kenoca now. It's
and
really hard for him to get off disadvantage. He's playing this a lot safer.
Yeah, he's playing a lot safer while still being aggressive, which we've seen Mr.L be really aggressive this entire set. And now, you know, finding some room to just kind of hang out and catch his Kenoca as he's getting up off the ledge. Or, I'm sorry, the platform.
Speaking of playing aggressive, he was on top of it, but finally gets a sweet spot back here. Yeah, there's this noticeable difference between the sweet spot of that back here and the sour spot. Wow, I was not expecting that. He went for, he used the double jump T-jolt in order to confirm and to drag down there, but since he didn't have enough percent on him, he wasn't quite able to get it to fully link. Interesting stuff though, like, again, these high-level these talented players like Mr.L really like doing things that that make sense, but you wouldn't really immediately expect. Like,
here we go, starting to show why this matchup
finally
is.
Getting it.
Yeah, why this matchup is so bad for Dedede.
Yeah. He was so looking for that back air because that back air gives him such good like platform pressure. Because this is like for Pikachu's aerial strings, this is probably the best configuration. The second configuration is better for camping, but this one's way better for like chasing people because that low middle platform and those like decently sized side platforms are really helpful for him. Ooh, trying to get he's fishing for up air thunder, because if you DI in like Kenoca's been doing, that's true. But you have to get the weak hitbox. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a Pika expert, so hopefully Mr.L later can correct me on how that works. Alright. Kenoca trying to air camp over these back airs. He does have like, that is the thing about this match, is that yeah, like in this scenario, Mr.L can camp the platforms, but you also have to watch out for like if Kenoca uses his multi jumps correctly, he can sneak in a back air and then kill, like just decimate Mr.L stock. Like there's no way you're living that at 104. Ooh, what a follow-up! Tries to catch the double jump out of the hit stuff, but Kenoca very disciplined, just trying to just DI down away and take the damage. Alright. Really looking for that back here. I feel like Kenoca kind of needs to switch up his strategy, because like Mr.L is like so hyper attuned to that back here that it's to be like very rare if you can get it. And he's gonna take a lot of hits like this, trying to go for it. He definitely needs like kind of like switch over his momentum now, or it's gonna be looking like curtains for him. Finally gets that forward here. Great DI though.
Yeah, a little discouraging not to be able to kill at that point if you're Kenoca, but you will get that up smash.
Smart stuff, yeah.
Yes.
Mr.L like a lot of times this entire like set has been like always going for those overextensions. So Kenoca's just like, all right, I've killed him times before with up smash for overextending. Let me just do it again, and gets to drag down air, calling out all those those ledge jumps he's been doing.
Yeah,
that's something I noticed, that like Kenoca, yeah, smart stuff for going for those ledge jumps, because like he was getting away with it, but like there comes a point where it's like you've done an option too much that like either your opponent's waiting to like save it as your habit, or like you're just telegraphing yourself.
Yeah, lighten up the penguin pretty good there. Is Mr.L, who will move on to play against looks like Zen, who took a 2-0 over Harada.